Okay, today's lesson is on subtracting polynomials. Yesterday we had done adding polynomials. Subtracting really ends up being the exact same as adding. What you have to remember is just like when we did subtracting integers, like if I was going to do 5 minus a negative 4, the rule that we used then was to add a line and change the sign, which meant change the subtraction to addition, change the sign of the second number, and then we could just add them up. And we'd say, oh, well, that's easy. That's just going to be 9. It's the exact same rule with the polynomials. You're going to add a line, making that addition instead of subtraction, and then you're going to have to change the sign of all the numbers in the second set of parentheses. So in this case, there are 2 over here. I'm going to change both of these. That's positive, changes to negative. The 2 is positive, changes to negative. And then all I have to do is go through and add by adding up the like terms. So first I see I've got a 5x and a 3x. So I do 5 plus negative 3. That'll give me 2 x's. And then I can also combine the 3 and the negative 2. And 3 plus negative 2 is positive 1. So my answer is 2x plus 1. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. Once I add the line and change all the signs on the second one, then it's just combining the like terms, adding them up. And then at the end, you always want to make sure you do have it in standard form. So 2x and then 1 is standard form. So I'm good. So we'll do a couple more examples. This one, same thing. I'm going to start adding the line, change the sign, change the sign. Now I just need to look for like terms. Well, I want it in standard form, so I'm going to start by finding the highest exponent, which is the c cubed. There are no other c cubes anywhere, so this is just going to come down. So I start with a 7c cubed. Okay, so I've got that term taken care of. Now the next highest exponent I see is the squared, and again, I only have 1. There's nothing to combine it with. So this is also just going to come down. But remember, I've changed the sign now. So when I bring it down, I'm bringing it down as a minus 11c squared. That term's gone. Now the next highest exponent I see is a 1, just a plain c. Again, no other like terms, so this one's just going to come down. It is a minus 2c, so that's my next term. And now I see that I've got a 6 and a negative 6. Those are like terms, so I'm going to add those up. 6 plus negative 6 is 0. So I don't have to write the plus 0. I just leave it as I have it and double check that it is in standard form. And the exponents go 3, then 2, then 1. So yes, I'm in standard form and I'm all set. That's my answer. Okay. This one, it's already been changed. This was before minus 6c squared plus 5c plus 3. This is how it started. I added the line, changed all the signs, okay, and I end up with what I have up here. Addition, that's now a negative, that's now negative, that's now negative. Okay, so now I can go ahead and add this up, doing the 1 on top. Again, I'm always wanting to put it in standard form, so it's easiest to just start with the highest exponent. So when I look through here, I see my highest exponent is a squared, so I'm going to put that one first. So there's nothing to combine it with over here. So it's just going to come down, and it comes down as a negative because we had to change that sign. So negative 6c squared. Now I look, and I have a c here, and I have a c here. So those can be combined. So I do 7c plus negative 5c. 7 plus a negative 5 is a positive 2. So I have plus 2c. Then I have a positive 6 and a negative 3 that I can combine, both just whole numbers, constants. 6 plus a negative 3 is positive 3. And again, always just double check at the end, make sure you did put it in standard form. Squared, first power, no variable. That is standard form, so I'm good. And we got one more where you have to distribute first. This is just like before. Distributing, I'm going to take what's outside, multiply it by everything inside. So on the first part here, when I distribute, I get 3x plus 3 times 2 is going to give me 6. Now on the next part, when I distribute, the important thing to remember here is that this is a negative I'm distributing by. So a negative 5 times x is a negative 5x. Negative 5 times negative 4 is positive 20. Now that I've done my distributing, I just combine like terms. I've got a 3x and a minus 5x. 3 minus 5 is negative 2. So negative 2x. Then I also have two whole numbers, a 6 and a 20. 6 plus 20 is 26. It's positive. That's in standard form, so that'll be my answer. So always remember, just add a line, change the sign, and then you're just adding by combining like terms.